Hello everyone, great to have your company for the Trinity Invitational. The first round always has so many opportunities for the players to get their tournaments off to a bright start. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me for the call is John McCarthy. And John, getting off to a good start is paramount. How do the players have to play this opening hole?
Well, Luke, the Nomad starts with a pretty snaky par 4 and requires a well-placed drive, to say the least. There's next to no margin of error on this one. There's trouble everywhere you look. And the approach looks way uphill to a green surrounded with all that desert sand. It's a daunting first hole, Luke.
Thanks, John. It all sets up to be a fabulous day.
And to save the par. And that one's right in the cup. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. And this is looking fairway bound. From 205 yards out. And here's the 5-wood, and that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. That's just poor luck on that approach. And about 5 feet from the cup. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And this one is for the bogey. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And now the third hole tee off. Going with a pitching wedge here. Yeah, I think he'll be happy with that. And this is for birdie. And this for the par. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for the bogey. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader sits at 1 under. And now the fourth hole. And he'll be happy with that. And setting up this next shot from above the hole. And I think this is looking a bit long. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. So close. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that'll drop for birdie. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And setting up this shot below the hole. On the green with some distance left. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one's going to go for par. And it looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole. And now the 6th hole. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. Ooh, and that was very, very close. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And he's currently tied for 4th place on the leaderboard. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. Yeah, it didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, that was very close. And for the par. And a good putt. And +1 on the day after that hole. And he's currently tied for 4th up on the leaderboard. And setting up for the par 3 hole. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And I think he's going to like that. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And +1 on the day after that hole. And he's tied for 3rd place. Okay, and on to the 9th. Well, sounds like he's going through the branches here. And he can't be very pleased with himself after that. And now setting up in the sand. And can't be too pleased with that one as it goes back into the bunker. This one's about 26 feet out. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. And this for the bogey. Okay, Luke, you've been keeping an eye on things from your vantage point. What's happening out there today?
He's currently inside the top 10, but with the talent in this tournament, he'll need to keep making more birdies down the stretch if he wants to stay there.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 18. Okay, and the 10th hole. I think he'll like that. Man, this shot could be interesting, setting up above the hole. And here's an 8-iron. Looks like this is going a bit long. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. Yeah, it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. And staying right there in 5th place after that hole. And teeing off on this par 4. I don't think we'll find some fairway here. Okay, and from 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And I think he's overshot the green. Well, that was unfortunate. Too much club. And this one's about 6 feet away. Putt will drop. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. About 100 yards to the pin from here. And they're about 3 feet away here. And one over for the day after that hole. And is currently tied for second place on the leaderboard. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. And going with the 9 iron. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, that would have been good. And he now shares the top spot on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th hole. I'm not sure he connected cleanly with that one. It looks like he's going through some trees. And after that shot, still in the rough. And setting up in the beach here. This one looks about 4 feet. And that'll be for bogey. And he will fall out of first place after that one. And moving on to the 15th here. And this next shot is from above the hole. I think this shot might be a bit long. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. This putt's about a 2-footer. And with that, he will move into a tie at the top spot. And now setting up on the 16th tee. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 155 yards out. Looks like a 7 iron. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Too much club on that, I think. Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And he's gonna stick to first place after that one. And let's see what the 17th has in store. Here is the pitching wedge. I think you'll like that. About 13 feet away. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And for the par. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And moving on to the 18th hole. And he's probably not too happy about that. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. Well, this one ended up in the rough again, but that was hit out of some very deep stuff. And this putt to save par. Oh, almost dropping that long one. And tapping it in to end this round with a bogey. And at the end of his first round, he winds up in first place on that leaderboard. It's nothing to sneeze at, Luke.
Great playing so far from this player. They've certainly earned their position on top of the leaderboard, but there is work to be done, John. Don't rest on your laurels. Hello and welcome to the Trinity Invitational. I'm Luke Elby, proud to be joined by John McCarthy in the booth, all set for day 2 action.
Okay, thanks for that intro, Luke. It's great to be here. How's it going?
Well, John, I'm ready to get things underway. The spectators are definitely ready. I think we're in for a great show.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you soon. And I think he will like that. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. That shot sounded a little off. And I don't think this is going to end well, folks. No, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. And about 19 feet to the cup. And this putt for double bogey. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And starting the day off at 2 over. Now let's see what the second hole has in store. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 205 yards to the pin. Pretty sure that's the 5-wood. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And about 10 feet to go here. Nice little putt. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And just about to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 9-iron here. And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt. Ooh, inches away. And currently sitting at +2 for the day. All right, here's the 4th hole. Well, you'll probably like that. And this next shot is sitting above the hole, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, that's not very good as far as approach shots go. That's a nice shot out of the sand, and not a whole lot of work to do for birdie. Oh, that's bad luck there. And this putt is for par. And the putt will drop. It looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 105 yards to the pin from here. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Just not enough club on that one. And this putt to save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And with that, he finds himself tied for the top spot. And moving on to the 6th here. Well, so far so good for this one. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. This is going towards the green here. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, just missing here. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And still tied for first place after that. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. Well, I don't think this is going to be a happy ending, folks. Going right through the brush on this one. And that shot out of the bunker is putting par back on the table. And the par putt drops. And unfortunately, he falls out of first after that one. And now setting up on the par 3. Here's a pitching wedge. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Not enough club on that one. And just like that, that beauty of a shot out of the sand is putting par well within reach. And that one drops for par. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And on to the 9th hole. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 175 yards to the pin. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. Ooh. 5 feet to go here. And that putt drops on in for par. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And off on this par 4. And I think he will be pleased with that. 135 yards to the pin. Going with the pitching wedge here. I think he's going to like that. Oh my gracious, that was close. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And that hole was enough to send him out of first place. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. From 145 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. And that one drops for the birdie. And after that one, he's going to share the lead for this event. And moving along, now on the 12th hole. And I think he will like that. And about 115 yards to the pin. This one's heading for the green. And he is on. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with a pitching wedge here. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4 tee-off. And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that. And I don't think he really had a clean swing on that one. And this shot he's taken through the branches. setting up for the 36-foot putt. And this putt is for double bogey. And this for the triple. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this is a big putt for quadruple bogey. And moving down on the leaderboard after that hole and into 5th place. And moving on to the 15th hole. Yeah, he's probably not happy about that shot. This one's going in the bunker. Let's see what happens here from the beach. From 26 feet. And this one's for par. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 130 yards to the pin. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge, and something seemed off with his swing on that. Approach shot we've seen today. And this putt could save par. Ooh. And this putt is for bogey. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in 5th place. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. Here's a 9-iron. Looks like the 9-iron was a bit too much. Unlucky on that approach shot. Just too much club. Ooh, and nicely done from the rough. And after that hole, they'll stay in 5th place in the standings. And as he tees off here on the 18th hole, he's only 3 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. And sensing something was off on that swing. And he's taking this through some brush here. And he's taking this one through some branches. From here, about 30 feet to the cup. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. This one's for the double. And as his round comes to an end, nothing in particular blew me away by his performance, but curious as to your thoughts, Luke.
There were some positive signs through the first 36 holes, but if they want to catch the leader, they're going to really have to put their foot down over the weekend. Well, on behalf of John, I'm Luke. Catch you again tomorrow. Hello everyone, great to have your company for the Trinity Invitational. So much at stake for everyone who's made the cut. Time to get out onto the course for third round action. Alongside me in the call is John McCarthy.
Thanks for the intro, Luke. Great to be here. What's happening?
It's a beautiful day for golf, John. I'm excited, and I know that you're ready to go as well. Should be a great day of competition.
Thanks a lot, Luke. We'll talk to you later on. And he will like that. From here, 110 yards to the pin. And this for the birdie. And about 14 feet away here. Oh, that was very close. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that putt drops. And starting the day off here at 1 over par. Par 4, folks. He's got to be pleased with that. From here, 190 yards to the pin. And not the best approach shot. And to save par. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And this one's for the bogey. And after that one, +2 for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Going with the 8-iron here. And I think he's gonna like that. 14 feet away. Ooh, and it just misses. This puts about 3 feet away. And after that one, sitting at 2 over for the day. And setting up for the par 5 hole. And this shot's looking promising. From here, about 230 to the pin. And I think he may have overshot the green. And not the greatest approach shot there. Bit too much club on that. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this putt is for par. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. Not a very great approach shot there. Not enough club on that one, unfortunately. And about 7 feet to go here. Just missing here. This putt is for the bogey. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, +3 on the day. And he's also tied for 9th place on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And a promising looking shot here. And about $1.15 to the pin from here. And this putt is for birdie. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And at 3 over for the day after that hole. And he is also tied for 8th on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. Hey-oh. And that chip drops. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. And he will like that. And the 8th hole is next. And here's an 8-iron. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. Not enough club on that one. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. 11 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just misses. It's about 6 feet to go here. And that putt's going to drop for the bogey. And 2 over for the day after that hole. And he's currently tied for 5th on the leaderboard. And now the 9th hole. He's probably not too pleased with himself after that one. Well, this lie will be easier than the last. It looks like it's going long. And he's on the green. This one's about 6 feet away. Ooh, just missing here. And this one for bogey. Okay, Luke, we are 9 holes into our 3rd round here. What are you seeing on the course today? What's caught your eye?
Well, John, he's currently inside the top 10 at the moment, but he seems to be lacking that killer instinct. He'll need to make more birdies if he wants to stay there in the back 9.
Thank you, Luke. Now back to the action. Well, this one could be either way, folks. I'm not sure if it's going to be safe or not. And this next shot is setting up above the hole, so let's see what happens. And going with the 7-iron on this one. I think the 7-iron was a bit too much club. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. Too much club. Really nice shot out of the sand. This one's a 9-footer. Ooh, that looked good. And this putt is for bogey. And a nice putt. And after that one, he's fallen in the standings. And moving on to the 11th hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From about 145 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. I think the 8-iron was a bit much on this one. Poor luck on that approach shot. And just not enough club on that one. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And let's see what the 12th has in store. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. From here, about 105 yards. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. And that one goes for birdie. And currently sitting at +3 for the day after that hole. And he's also tied for 6th up there on the leaderboard. And now the 13th hole. And with that, he's on the green. And about 11 feet to go here. Oh, that was close. And they'll stay right there at 6th place in the standings after that hole. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Look out, it's gonna get sandy. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. And can't be too pleased with that one. Back into the sand. "15 feet away here. And just missing. And this one for the double. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 over for the day. And he's also currently tied for 8th place. And setting up now on the 15th. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. I think this might be a bit long. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From 130 yards out. This might be a bit too much club. Well, it turns out that one's safely on. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, that was so close. 5 feet to go here. Ooh, almost. And this putt is for bogey. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Here is the pitching wedge. Poor approach shot there. A bit too much club on that one. And this putt to save par. And that one will drop. And they'll stay right there in 7th place after that hole. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And from 155 yards out. Looks like a 7 iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. And about 5 feet to go here. Oh my goodness, just missed. And this one's for par. And Luke, I wasn't blown away by the performance by any means today, but I will say that he has finished his round. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been an up and down performance through the first 54 holes. Haven't quite been... Hello and welcome to the Trinity Invitational. Well, at the business end of the tournament, final round action coming your way. I'm Luke Elvey. With me is John McCarthy.
Hey Luke, how's it going?
Certainly looking forward to getting into the action today. Let's hope there's some spectacular golf out on the course.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 9 holes and compare notes. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And could have some work to do here. This one is setting up below the hole. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's move to the second hole. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. And this putt to save par. And that shot was for par, but just missed. In the day after that hole. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. And missing the approach on that one. Too much club on that one. And this to save par. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And next up, we have a par 5 hole. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. Just a nice shot out of the sand, and very possible to make birdie with this next shot. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. And for the par. And +1 on the day after that hole. And he's also tied for 7th on the leaderboard. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. I think we'll find some fairway here. From 130 yards. And going with the 9 iron. And that putt will be safely on with a fair distance still to go. Oh my lands, that was very close. That's unfortunate. That putt has found its way off the green. This one's about 3 feet away. And after that one, 2 over for the day. And he's also tied for 8th place currently. And moving on to the 6th. This one's looking pretty good so far. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And he is also in a tie for 6th place on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. Well, this is a close one. It could be in the fairway. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And I think it'll be a bit easier to hit from here, from 140 yards out. Going with the 9 iron here. 'And he's probably going to like that. And this for the birdie. Oh my goodness, that was close. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And he's also tied for 5th up on the leaderboard. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. Going with the 8 iron here. And 31 feet to the cup. And this for the par. and +1 on the day after that hole. And he is currently tied for 5th place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And he's probably not too happy about that one. And now setting up in the beach here. And that is safely back on the fairway. Yeah, this one's about 19 feet away. Ooh, and that was very close. It's about a 10-footer from here. Ooh, unfortunate. And this for the double bogey. And as we transition into the back 9 here in our final round of action, Luke, I'm curious as to what you're seeing on the course today.
I'm seeing they're going to have to pick up at least a shot on every hole if they want to win this one. They're 8 shots back, but what a story to tell if they could pull it off.
Thanks for that, Luke. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. From about $150. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And the 7-iron proving to be a bit much on this one. Missing the approach on that one. Too much club, I think. And that beauty little sand shot is going to put par very much on the table. Oh my goodness. And about 7 feet to go here. Ooh, and just inches away. And this putt is for the double bogey. And currently sitting at 5 over for the day after that hole. He's also in a tie for 9th place on the leaderboard. Par 4. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 155 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. And I don't think that was the cleanest of swings. And that is not bound for the dance floor. Too much club on that, I think. And this putt is essential to save par. Ooh, that was very close. And this putt's about 3 feet away. And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt. Okay, moving up and into 9th place after that hole. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Going with the 9-iron, and this one's looking pretty good. Okay, he is on. This one's about 6 feet away. And that putt will drop for birdie. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. And something sounded off with that swing, and this is not going to be enjoyable. Ooh, looks like he's going. I think this one might be in the rough. This is looking like 17 feet from here. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. And now teeing off on the par 5. Well, so far so good for this one. Okay, and from 200 yards away. Might be a bit too much club on this one. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. This putt's for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that hole, currently sitting at 5 over for the day. And that also translates to him being tied for 8th on the leaderboard. And I think you'll like that. Okay, and about 145 yards left. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one, I think. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And number 17. This one's looking a bit long, folks. Well, that could have been worse. That'll play. And this putt's for birdie. So close. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, staying steady at 7th place in the standings. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And he's got to be happy with that. About 160 yards to the pin here. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this next putt for a final round score of 76. And a decent little putt there. And Luke, as this round comes to an end, I think he's left himself in pretty good shape on that leaderboard.
That's right, John. A top 10 finishes, not bad at all. They're going to be gunning for the win the next time they play. I'm sure of that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of John, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have your company.